So, if my count's right, 25? 25. This makes 25. Georgia, Georgia, dear Georgia, come and show us what you got. Yes, yes, Georgia. Let's begin.
All right, we are starting off with Georgia, and first of all, I want to point out more than 2 laws. Yeah, that's for you, Delaware. More than 2 laws for the state laws. That was just, it wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be. But obviously, there is quite a bit on this list here, so I'm going to be moving through. Man, there seem to be some real winners. I can see them already. First off, first state law is you cannot live on a boat for more than 30 days during the calendar year, even if just passing through the state. It's an odd one. Next law, if an organization non-registered as nonprofit fails to register their raffle with the local sheriff, that group risks paying up to $10,000 in fines and spending 5 years in jail. And that really kind of bugs me at the beginning, how it says if an organization non-registered. But apparently if you're a non-profit and you fail to register the raffle with the local sheriff, then you can get fined. Which, sorry, that wasn't great. But yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, I could see that as a way people would maybe be able to skim some money. I don't know, maybe. Or would it cost more because... I don't know. That's a pretty complex, 2 pretty complex laws right at the bat. Is this what it's all going to be about? Damn it, Georgia. We don't have time for this. While Georgia operates its own lottery, it protects its citizens by making it illegal to promote a private lottery. So another state where it's illegal to have lottery except for what the state gives out. Well, I mean, the one state, and I think it did say that it was repealed at one point, but where you couldn't have, I can't remember what state it was. It was just a few states ago, and you couldn't have raffle tickets or raffle lotteries of any sort whatsoever. The term sodomistic abuse is defined as broadly that it could possibly be applied to a person handcuffing another in a clown suit. It's so dumb, we're not even going to continue with it. We're just moving on. All sex toys are banned. Oh, what a shock. Oh, this one is special. It is illegal to use profanity in front of a dead body which lies in a funeral home or in the coroner's office. Before is fine. After, when you're getting ready to put them in the ground, perfectly good. If you want to get a few, curse words in right before they start burying them. Hey, that's okay. But not in the coroner's office, and not, what the hell? That makes no sense. You can't curse in front of a dead body. Are they going to be offended? Oh, well, in life they could have been very conservative with their language, and they wouldn't have appreciated that type of speech and type of verbal abusive aggression. And what the hell? Unfortunately, there's no, I would actually read more about that one, but there is no extra about that one. What we got next is members of State Assembly cannot be ticketed for speeding while the State Assembly is in session. What? And oh, it's okay. They're a politician for the state. they're allowed to speed. I mean, it doesn't say that they can't speed, or that obviously they can be pulled over if they're being referred to being ticketed, but they cannot be ticketed. So ultimately, in the end, they can speed as fast as they want, get pulled over, say, hey, assembly's in session. And I don't know, that's some horse crap. That is some horse dookie.
That's some horse dookie right there.
Donkeys may not be kept in bathtubs. Now, what the hell? Was it not? Was it Delaware or was it Arizona that donkeys were not allowed to sleep in a bathtub? Who is putting donkeys in bathtubs? That's what I just want to know. I want to know, is this occurring a lot at one point in time? Is that where people kept their donkeys? Keep the donkey in the bathtub in case there's a burglar. He'll spring up and kick some ass. Signs are required to be written in English. Okay, and so our final law for the states. No one may carry an ice cream cone in their back pocket if it is Sunday. Have we done Georgia? Because I'm having a flashback here. I know I've read that law. I mean, like, to the specificness of...
Okay. City laws in Georgia.
Yeah, seriously. City laws in Georgia. That's where we are at now. Ackworth, ladies and gentlemen. Ackworth, Georgia. All citizens must own a rake. That is a silly-ass law. In Athens, Clark County, adult bookstores may not sell alcohol. Do a lot of bookstores sell drinks? I mean, I'm sure I think there is like some bookstores, whatever, that are like / coffee houses, maybe. I'm sure it's there somewhere. But alcohol, who's going to, like, I'm getting liquored up at the bookstore. If you want to read your favorite book in public to your friends, do it before 2:45 a.m. Let's see what that one reads. I'm going to read this real quick and then paraphrase it to you. Holy shit. Actually, for once, like I said, there was a lot there. There was a good section to read. So that's why I'm going to paraphrase it for you. But it's not just reading books, man. I mean, reading books was actually one that was on there that was listed in the explanation, the further explanation, full text of the law. And also, but it's also like any type of public entertainment, dancing, music, stuff like that, that you're in any type of a public entertainment, like even if it's like basically they all have to shut down between 2:45 and 7 a.m. and nothing is allowed to publicly entertain between that time. Ultimately, though, that whole, it's fucked up. You're crazy. What? What's it matter? Who's it hurting? I mean, this isn't just a town, ladies and gentlemen. This is a county. So, I don't know. That's pretty crazy to me. That is pretty wild. That is pretty ridiculously strict. It is illegal to sell 2 beers or 1 for a single price. I paraphrase it. Maybe that's what it was meant to say, but that does not make sense. For example, a bar can't run a 2 Bud Lights for $5. But okay. 2 beers for a singles price. Okay. How about a 2-for-1 deal? How about that? That would have been a little bit more. Though being forced to close your business, and that's actually bullshit, by the way. That's illegal to do a 2-for-1 deal. That's crap. Though being forced to close your business is bad enough, Athens Clark County forces one to obtain a license before holding a going out of business sale. That is shady. 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 goldfish may not be given away to entice someone to enter a game of bingo. Just bingo. You can still use it at the little carnival where you throw the little ball into like the little goldfish bowls and stuff and it bounces around. 9 times out of 10 it somehow magically ricochets out and goes over to the side. But you always do get one eventually. Takes you a few bucks, you get a fish, you get it home, it dies next day, and you're like, yeah, well, money well spent. Now I gotta flush this down the toilet and go get a new one before the kids notice. But you can't do it in a fucking bingo hall, apparently. I'm curious, you know what? Let's find out if it's just real quick. Okay, that was actually a pretty quick read too. Yeah, it's not just bingo. I don't know why they wrote it as bingo. That's fucking weird. But anyways, no, the actual law is that in any game, you cannot, it's not just fish, it's reptile, birds, living creatures. Living animals are not allowed to be auctioned off as prizes. So, basically, in a simple form. So, but yeah, that's, why did you write bingo? Why? Of all things. Well, you know what? Goldfish can't be given away to entice someone into enter a game of croquet either. Ha ha ha. What the fuck? Weirdo. What a weirdo.
What a weirdo. What a weirdo. What a weirdo.
Owners of mules may not allow their animal to roam around Athens unsupervised. What the hell is with people with no donkeys in the bathtubs and mules can't roam around? Hee haw, hee haw. He always complains about the bathtub when he runs around town. Persons under the age of 16 may not play pinball after 11 p.m. That sounds like it was like made in 1970. Just saying. It is illegal to make a disturbing sound at a fair. Like, what's a disturbing sound? I mean, there's all sorts of any disturbing sound. You know what? I've heard people talk and I found it disturbing. Disturbing sound. Be very vague, but then again, you never know. We need to get to the next page because this is going to be going for a minute. Continuing on with Athens, Clark County. Man, they have just as many as the damn state laws. On Mondays, it is illegal for one to whistle very loud after 11 p.m. Yeah, that's stupid. You may not get drunk on the Busa. I'm going to assume that is a beer brand or an alcoholic beverage of some sort. Or something that is intoxicated and gets you drunk. I don't know. Alabama slingshots may not be used in the city limits. What the hell is an Alabama slingshot? I'm going to have to look into that. I'm curious. No one may bathe in Sandy Creek Lake. Well, I don't know, man. Yeah, that'd be kind of weird nowadays. I don't know. But it's down in Georgia, though. You'd almost expect to see it. Come on down here. We're going to go take a bath down in the lake. I got my soap and I got my towel. Oh, we don't need no clothes. We just walk down there. Let nature be our guide. Be one with nature. Oh, yeah. Why did I say fucking? Let me make a fucking lunch on that. Oh, yeah. Dig it. Atlanta, Georgia, with a whopping 2, just like Delaware's total state laws. Atlanta, Georgia, against the law to tie against the law. It is against the law to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole or a street lamp. In good old Cobb County. At what the hell? Nickajack Elementary School? At Nickajack Elementary School, all peanut products are banned. Even peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. What the hell does the jelly do? What the fuck? So, in good old Columbus, Georgia, I didn't even know there was a Columbus, Georgia. No one may practice the business of tattooing on Sunday. So you can't get a tattoo in Georgia, or in Columbus, Georgia on Sundays. It's not too much. I mean, yeah, dumb law. It is dumb, especially being on a weekend. Come on, that's when a lot of people are off. Probably kill a lot of business doing that. It is illegal to carve your initials on a tree, even if it is on your own property. Model airplanes may be flown so long as they stay on either private property or city property adjacent to the county morgue. What? That is odd. I mean, the city property adjacent to the county morgue. I don't know. That's just odd. You can fly a model airplane in the air, but you have to do it over your property, which I can see that. But city property adjacent to the city morgue, the county morgue. That's odd. It's weird. Blowguns are not to be used within the city limits. Actually, I had a friend that shot me with a blowgun once. I remember I went over to his house. I mean, I actually hadn't even seen him for a couple of years. It'd been a long time. Went down to his place, and everybody was hanging out, and I was in the kitchen. They hollered out for me to come in the living room, and I walked in. I was like, "What's up?" All of a sudden, right in my leg, and I'm like, "Ah!" That was about it right there. Sorry if that was loud, but yeah, I was, it sucked. I was like, "Why?" And of course, he laughed his ass off. That was Randy. God love him. Cussing over the telephone is against the law. Okay, that's a bit much. How? Oh, I'm gonna call the cops on you because you cussed at me over the phone? No. I could see the cops cussing at you over the phone for that. What? Shut up. We're working. We have real things to deal with. No one may tease an idiot. Oh, wow. So, you could get someone in trouble if they tease you, but you gotta lay claim that you're an idiot. It is illegal to wear a hat in a movie theater. Crosses, maybe. If it's like a 10-gallon hat, yeah, you know, I mean, if you got a Pope hat hanging out and you're sitting in the theater, yeah, I can see it. A ball cap, there should be no discretion with that, but crosses may be burned on someone else's property so long as you have their permission. Oh, shit. Like, straight up KKK shit, right? Really? Crosses may be burned. Come on down here in Georgia. We're going over to Bill's house. We're gonna burn some crosses. It's all right. It's all right. He gave us permission to use his field to go ahead and burn them crosses. The fuck is going on? To swim in a pond in the city, one must wear a suitable bathing suit. They are concerned about what kind of bathing suit you have on if you're in the city, in a pond in the city. And I mean, is there a lot of ponds actually in the city? What the hell? But they don't care if you're burning something across it. Man, that is. Barber shops may not open on Sundays, along with tattoo shops. Man, Georgia has a hell of a list, doesn't it now? Stink bombs are not allowed in the city limits. Picnics are prohibited in graveyards. I take personal offense to that. No person may be buried. No person may be buried under a sidewalk of a cemetery. Can you request to be put under the sidewalk? Can you put me under the sidewalk so everybody has to walk over me? That would be weird. Who would request that and why? Maybe it's just saying, like, so the cemetery people don't, like, oh, we're running out of space. We need to use the sidewalk. Still in Columbus, Georgia, it is illegal to set one price for 2 beers. Now, that goes back to, again, to the whole 2 beers for $5 or whatever. That's odd. Bars may not hold a ladies' night. And that's really weird how that's wrote. Ladies' night. And what the fuck? All Indians must return to their shore of the Chattahoochee River by nightfall. What the fuck? Yeah, get to that river, that shore by nightfall, because by nightfall, that's when they start burning fucking crosses in Bill's yard. It's just, what the hell? I mean, they're just like, yeah, go ahead and do it. Nobody cares down here. The fine for waving a gun in public is higher than actually shooting it. It is illegal for stores to sell cornflakes on Sunday. Why? Can't cut off a chicken's head on Sunday. And it is illegal to carry a chicken by its feet down Broadway on Sunday. Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunday in Columbus, Georgia is... that's weird. Why? Wow. Why the cornflakes? Why cornflakes? That makes absolutely 0 sense. No cornflakes on Sunday. Or it can't be sold. In Conyers, Georgia, one may not place a dead bird on a neighbor's lawn. Is that like... I don't know, the first thing my mind goes to is the horse's head in the Godfather, in the guy's bed in the Godfather movie. That's about it for me. But next city is Dublin, Georgia. Rocks may not be thrown at birds. A person must obtain a permit to spread rat poison. Persons may not wear hoods in public. Okay, winter time is gotta kind of be cold on the back of the neck and all that good stuff. Scarves and earmuffs, I guess. It is illegal to play catch in any city street. Ah, that sucks. Cars may not be driven through playgrounds. Cars may not be driven through playgrounds. That meant it apparently occurred a number of times to where they needed to put that one on the books to increase the penalty, I presume. Who knows? Gainesville, Georgia. Chicken must be eaten with the head. What the? Ew, what? Chicken must be eaten with the heads. Okay, that's odd. How's KFC pull it off? I'm just curious. Jonesboro, Georgia. It is illegal to say, oh boy. It's illegal to say, oh boy. Are you... Kennesaw. I'm going to say that's Kennesaw. Kennesaw, Georgia. Every head of household must own a gun. Marietta, Georgia. Though it is illegal to spit from a car or bus, citizens may spit from a truck. No explanation. Quitman, Georgia. That actually sounds like a villain from a Mega Man game. But anyways, Quitman, Georgia. It is illegal for a chicken to cross the road. Is that supposed to be some kind of like sick joke? I mean, it is illegal for a chicken. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he was a rebel and he was breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Cars are not to drive on sidewalks. Roswell? There's a Roswell, Georgia? Roswell, Georgia. Erotic dancing is prohibited on Sundays. Sundays. Sundays are boring as fuck in Georgia. One more page, ladies and gentlemen. One more page. And apparently that is a very short page. Because there's only 2 more laws left. Roswell, Georgia still. 1 more left. The flooring of adult bookstores and video stores must be non-absorbent and smooth texture. Ew. Ew. Fucking gross. Why? I don't think you're actually supposed to do that in the store. I think you're supposed to wait till you get home and then... But anyways, St. Mary, Georgia. No spitting on the sidewalk is permitted after dark. The whole state. I'm surprised it didn't say on Sunday, too. You know, I mean, the whole state has got some weird freaking laws. Georgia, anybody from Georgia watching this? Leave a comment. Leave your thoughts. Tell me tell me what you thought the dumbest law was. So I'll tell you what, honestly, I would eventually like to, when I get through all 50 states, I would like to compile get like a top 10 dumbest laws out of all 50 states, 15, something like that. I still would like to do that. So leave a comment below what you think the dumbest law was. And, oh my God. Well, I've had fun. I've had a lot of fun. This was much longer than our last few states that we've had, and it was very entertaining. I'll tell you that. At the very least, it was different, and it was pretty damn good. So I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading it to you and getting to experience it. Hopefully you got to enjoy it just as well. So with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. It's much appreciated. Always is. And if you like it, please hit the like button. It would be awesome. Good night. Till the next law.